Indeed we are. Now, deciding on a career path is not the easiest thing to do. Most of us know that, and often the process can be very difficult and confusing. Well, Gradesmatch is a brand new startup that automatically matches learners with universities based on the subjects that they're taking in high school. Now, this app is perfect for all matriculants who are starting to think about the next step in their student life. And this morning we have with us executive directors and co-founders of Gradesmatch, Lebogang Diale and Unati September, who join us to tell us a little bit more about this startup and how it works. Gentlemen, very good morning and thanks for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Morning, it's a pleasure being here.
So I believe you guys have quite a cool story about how all of this got started.
Yeah, we do.
Do tell.
All right, so if you remember in 2012, there was that stampede at UJ where 17 learners were injured and one parent ended up dying, right? So we saw that and realized that this is a recurring issue in our country, and we really felt the need that we need to solve it for the long-term prosperity of the country as a whole. As learners who aren't directed end up going in directions which are not necessarily best for them. So we need to stop the late walk-ins and the like, so therefore build a solution which basically helps learners map their marks to education opportunities, and that's making that pathway significantly easier.
That's incredible. And the logo looks very impressive, by the way. Very, I dig it. So bring me into the fold about how it works, and also but why is it so important for something like Gradesmatch to exist in the South African context?
Sure. So how it works is that we actually work directly with schools, and we work with learners during activations as well, when they're going to career expos. So the whole purpose of a Gradesmatch journey is that I start in grade 8, right? Exposing the learners to the careers of the 21st century and the careers that they are interested in. Yeah. So in grade 8 and 9, the whole purpose is that we enable the learner to choose the correct subjects for the GET phase. After grade 9, I'm in grade 10, exposing the learners to high learning institutions. And when I'm in grade 11, then I expose the learners more to the transitioning phase. So what are the applications looking like? What would be required by different institutions? And what are the bursary opportunities that are there? And in grade 12 then, that ultimate step of applying to those institutions wherein learners want to go in. And it's not just about the universities, by the way, because only 5% of our learners in South Africa can enter that phase of traditional universities. It's universities, University of Technologies, TVET colleges, skill-based programs, so that we cater for everyone. So in a structured manner, we are in the classroom, right, delivering with our tutors the program, and also in an unstructured way, any learner in the country can actually access the platform. That's how it works.
So I guess the importance of the platform from a country perspective is how do we stop structural unemployment, right? So we have a huge youth unemployment, it keeps growing. What we refer to as NEETs, so not in education, formal training, right? Those learners, about 10 million. That's 10 million people who just are floating. So how do we make it easy for them? And that's what Gradesmatch exists to do, to show them that this can be a possibility for you.
Yeah, man, this is absolutely amazing. This is the kind of stuff I like talking about all day long, building our country through education. You guys are making it easy and seemingly fun. I mean, this is very cool. This is very cool. Let me just say that outright. Tell me about the success stories that you've had with the platform, how long it's been around, and what people are saying, the real people on the ground that are involved, touching, working with Gradesmatch every day.
Sure. So Gradesmatch has been around for about 4 years, right? But in terms of the anecdotal stories, those one-off learners who you just chat to and they tell you their full experience, right? So we're in Guyana about 2 years ago. So it's a rural place in Guyana called Kaguela.
Kaguela.
Yeah. So when we were there, we slept at the pastor's house, essentially. And the pastor's house was next to the granddad's grave. And we're like, yo, in the morning, my goodness, there was a grave right here. I don't think we'd have slept so comfortably. But the learners were invited by this church to say, hey, come dressed as what you want to be when you grow up. And the majority of the learners were dressed as car guards, petrol attendants. And the reality is that they have not seen anything more than that. If they were quite ambitious, we would have seen them dressed as police officers or militia personnel. And that was just the reality of their context. They haven't been exposed to something more. They haven't seen that Sasol is more than just a petrol station, right? There's a chemical engineer creating the fuels. There's a mechanical engineer creating the pumps. There's a business manager running the business. They didn't know that. So after an exposure to Gradesmatch, one of the learners came back to us saying, guys, I used the system and I now know what I want to do. I want to become a pilot, and I've already enrolled in aviation school. And that's one of our amazing success stories. to hear that a child has gone through that journey.
That is absolutely amazing, man. So I know that there must be parents and learners out there that want to be part of Gradesmatch, that want to use this awesome platform. How do they find it?
Sure.
How easy it is to register?
So it's actually very easy to register. You can go online, www.gradesmatch.co.za, and it's accessible on the Google Play Store as well. You can just download, find the Gradesmatch app. And yeah, that's pretty much it. As a learner, I can register. As a parent, I can also register. And as a school as well. So we've got a school-based program. So as a school, I can go online, sign up as a teacher.
Get your entire school involved.
And get the school involved. Yeah. So
that's absolutely amazing.
Through that monitoring and evaluation tool of the entire classroom, Gradesmatch School Solution caters for the entire school, essentially, in a high school phase. Yeah.
Gradesmatch.co.za. Guys, thank you very much. What you're doing is absolutely fantastic, and I believe that it's initiatives like that that will truly help us to build the nation that we so sorely seek. Thank you very much. Man,
thank you so much.
Oh, that feels so good. Feels so good. Listen, just go check it out anyway. Click and register, even if you already have a career. I think these guys need, like all of the followers and people supporting their platform, Gradesmatch.co.za. Thanks, guys.
Awesome.